wife makes for 10 puzzle mystery quilts that I have been going on, which is almost as long as y'all have been going.
There is someone that is debating whether or not to join the puzzle mystery quilt. What would you tell them? Why should they get on this bus?
Never do it. Never do it, because you're going to get addicted. You will get addicted to them. I can't stop doing the puzzle mystery quilts. They are just so much fun. Even if I wasn't an ambassador, I would be jumping in and working on these because they're so easy. You just have to spend a little bit of time. The no cutting part, I know I think every single ambassador in the preview, I think somebody talked about not cutting. Every single ambassador talks about the not cutting part, but it is so much nicer to just sit and sew rather than have to sit there and cut the fabric and then realize you cut it too small and you have to buy more fabric. You have to go over to the store. You have to buy a new bolt of the fabric.
Hope they have it. You have to hope they have it too.
True. You have to hope that they have that fabric, and that's too complicated for me.
Why do the birds sing so early in the dawn? Their honeysuckle melodies before my day's alarm.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Facebook. And good morning, Instagram. Is our new location, people. So I need to do a quick sound check just because, it's our first location. I don't can everyone hear me? So if you are on YouTube and on Facebook, if you can do a thumbs up and say that you can hear me, that would be amazing. I know on Instagram, a lot more people are still joining us, but if you can hear me, please definitely say all thumbs up. Great, Kim. Everything looks awesome, because we're a little nervous. It's our first live. Okay, Greta can hear me. So fantastic. Good morning, everybody. I see lots of hearts. Thank you, guys. Okay, good. Whew. All right, step one. All right, all the sound equipment works. That is fantastic. All right, good morning. Let's see here. Everyone, thanks so much for checking in. Wow, we've got lots of people joining us. This is exciting. So welcome. This is our new set, gang. It looks a lot like the old set, just in a completely different location. So we're excited. It has been a week. It has felt like a year, but we are here. We are unpacked and we are ready to go because it is 9:30 Cotton Cuts time on Thursday morning. All right, we'll get into more details about the move in just a second, but we will start like we do every live with questions that have been submitted from you guys. So go to cottoncuts.com/live to submit a question. These were here. I think we found the printer and we were able to get that all to work. So I have paper in front of me today. All right. So our first question comes from Whitney Rogers from St. Louis, Missouri. Good morning, Whitney. Oh, you're right here. This is fantastic. Hi, Kim. Congratulations on the move. Thank you. Where did you move to, and will you be open to the public at the new location? Okay, so we actually moved about 2 to 3 miles down the road from our current location, from our first location. So we were, as I mentioned kind of last week, we were in one of those empty 1980s mall that didn't have a lot of retail spaces in it. And we were very, very fortunate. We actually moved just 3 miles down the highway into a place called the Chesterfield Valley. There has a ton of retail and restaurants and a whole bunch of fun stuff in our neck of the woods. We're actually sharing our building with a place called High Energy. It does gymnastics for children. Ultimate Ninja, so one of those Ultimate Ninja Warrior places where kids can go and swing through the rafters. Larry Hughes Basketball. My boys have done lots of basketball camps there. We have a Go Play, which is a new party place. So we're kind of in this large warehouse building with all sorts of fun, crazy, quirky companies. And so for us, it's fantastic during the day, during the school year, because we have the parking lot to ourselves. But literally come 5 o'clock, it becomes a madhouse with parents and kids running everywhere, and spring break and holidays and weekends. But we love our location. I posted a picture earlier this week when it was completely empty. You guys, it has so much stuff in it now. So that is where we moved to. Will we be open to the public? So not in the immediate short term. We still have to get settled into this new location. And I'm going to talk about a whole bunch of new and fun and exciting things coming from us through the end of the year. And so we'll have to kind of see how that all works out. My ideal goal is that we will eventually be able to open a pop-up shop here where we can have some pre-cut fabric. It'll only be open like 1, maybe 2 days a week for a couple of hours, just if you got to get that pre-cut grab and go fix. We may resurrect our warehouse sales again. We used to do those back in the day. It just takes a lot of kind of reconfiguring to make that happen. And so, yeah, as of right now, we are still going to be just online only, but stay tuned because there might be opportunities for us to have, guests come and see the awesomeness that happens here. All right, Whitney, thank you so much for the question. We hope to see you soon as well. All right, the next question comes to us from Donna Gladstone from Grand Forks, North Dakota. Is there a deadline to sign up for the puzzle mystery quilt? Okay, so I would say probably yes. There's always a deadline for everything. So I would say that the first deadline is until your colorway sells out, right? If the colorway is sold out, it's gone for good. We aren't going to be able to get any more of it. I would say the deadline in which we take things off the website where you can no longer go online and purchase for yourself is usually when Clue 3 ships. So you guys have about a month to go. So if you're on the fence, or if you like this other colorway, or you got a friend, or you want to gift something, if someone has a birthday this week and you want to make them super happy, you have until Clue 3 to get signed up for Wild West. Now, after that, it's a case by case. So say, for example, you're in a moving phase of life and you want to get settled before you sign up, you can always reach out to our customer support and we'll see if we can get you caught up and filled in. That's pretty rare. We don't do that very often, but we want to make sure that everyone that wants to participate can. So the hard deadline when it comes off the website is Clue 3. And that's because we start planning our next mystery, which I'm going to get to when I talk about future stuff. But Clue 3. So if you're on the fence, you have a month. We are getting everyone caught up as much as we can as we go. Okay, Donna, thanks so much for the question. I appreciate it. I'm just going to do a good morning to Melissa and Judy and Kathy and Connie and Terry and Sylvia. Oh my gosh, Sylvia, you're joining us at 6:30. Holy cow. My house was a mess at 6:30 this morning. We had early morning soccer practice. It was chaos. It's fine. It's great. It's summer. It's late summer in St. Louis. Okay. If you have a question for me for next week, go to cottoncuts.com/live to submit it and to see if Paula picks it and randomly hands it to me. And then we'll crowdsource some of the answers to some of these too. These are always fun. I like these. These keep me on my toes. And as they say, keep me young. All right. Don't forget, if you're watching us on YouTube and on Facebook, to make sure to give StreamYard your permissions. So that way we can see your lovely name. It's been a long time since we've had someone that we haven't been able to see, but that's just a friendly reminder to do that. And don't forget to stay to the end because we're going to give away a $25 gift card to our shop for answering a question. So hang with us until the very end. What is happening in the shop this week? Okay, so today, as of like an hour and a half ago, is our first day back to what I will call normal. So we have been moving almost consecutively for the past 7 days, even over the weekend. So we had to pack everything up. We had to make kind of we're not going to be able to fill orders right now. We had to get as much die cut as we could while the die cutters were out of commission and being moved. The team has done a fantastic job, guys. Clue 2 is going to ship tomorrow on time without any delays. Like, we did a whole bunch of die cutting in one location and then putting it in a protective package so that way we could move it here. And you guys, they had a little folding table out as they were kitting it. It was so different than we're used to, but the team was so adaptable. They were so amazing, and they've been kit. And so literally all we have to do is put labels on them and out the door they go. The team has been amazing, balancing kind of where are the electric scissors? Those are always fun questions. How do we cut fabric if we don't have access to electric scissors? So they have been so adaptable. Yesterday, my entire team came out. We were all in t-shirts and shorts, and we were just schlepping boxes of fabric. So I've got some numbers for you guys for the move because I'm an engineer and I live by numbers. So we moved over 10,000 pounds of fabric. It's a lot. That's a heck of a lot. Thankfully, we had a moving company that actually physically carried the belongings from one location to another. But we still had to pack it up and we still had to unpack it. We have these black floor tiles that my team uses because we stand all day, right? So we want to make sure we're not standing on concrete. So we have 65 floor tiles that are 50 pounds each. They are awkward, but someone else moved them and laid them down for us, and they're in place. We have 28 Metro shelves. Those are the Metro shelf racks that kind of keep all the fabric on it. And we have 6 industrial shelves that are 600 pounds each. Whew. It was a lot. But everything is I'm like looking around and I can see like we're in the like little stuff, guys. So I am so happy and proud of my team. I am so happy and proud that we're going to be able to keep shipping things to you guys. It is great. Let's see here. So let's see. Can you send me some of your enthusiasm? Yeah, Connie. So Connie, I have to tell you, my saying yesterday was I'm on my last 2 brain cells and they are on life support. So good luck getting anything out of me. I feel like this is the like I finally had coffee this morning. Let's see here. Sylvia, go ahead and submit that question and we'll see if Paula picks it for next week. I think that'd be a fantastic kind of large group discussion. Let's see here. Love that you have Metro shelves. Yeah, Metro shelves are actually really good for fabric, guys. If you've got lots of fabric and bolts, they work really, really well. They're a good height. We have some on wheels so we can move them around as well. They're super, we thrive on flexibility here. And so it's definitely something we like to have things that can move and easily move around ourselves. How many folks? So yesterday we had 10. So we have some remote folks, we have some virtual folks. So yesterday we had 10 people that were here helping us get everything done. And as I don't know if Paula grabbed any photos, but we had like this wall mountain of boxes. And our objective yesterday was just to get all those boxes unpacked and all the fabric onto racks. So success. All right. All right, so we've already talked about Clue 2. We've already talked about the moving. All right, so we also, in parallel, have Floral States. So guys, Floral States normally ships on the 1st of the month, right, which is a Sunday. Monday's a holiday, so it's going to ship to you on Tuesday. So it is going to take just a little bit longer to get Floral States this month. I apologize. I can't handle when the holidays, I can't control when the holidays fall, but they will ship to you guys on Tuesday. Give them just a little extra time with all the shipping and the mailing. Sorry, Paula is like moving off to the side. Cotton Cuts t-shirt. So someone asked about the shirts. You can go onto the website, cottoncuts.com. And if you scroll down in the header, there's like a Cotton Cuts merch shop. So if you click on that, you can actually order your own shirt. I think we have shirts and we have hoodies and we have long sleeves and mouse pads. And you can get the logo on a whole bunch of stuff. So definitely head to the website for these shirts. We don't actually print and stock these. Someone else makes them for us. So it might take them, a week or so to get it to you. But definitely, if you like the shirt, head to the website. Okay, so Floral States. So definitely give it some extra time this month just because there's all sorts of things. Like we're still figuring out how to get mail picked up here. It's one of those things you never really think about, like the postal truck just comes and picks up things and takes it away. Well, we're in a new site that's never been a site before, and so we've got to get that worked out. We will get it done. If all else fails, we will put everything in our car and take it so that way it gets out to you on time. Tishua, I don't know about tank tops. I think that's something we'll have to put on the list. Paula is going to write that down and we will get back to you. All right, let's see here. We already talked about Wild West. So another reminder. So I think it was 1 or 2 lives ago, I interviewed the founders of So Powerful. This is a Cotton Cuts Cares partner organization, and September is their big sew-a-thon. So this is a sewing the bags that are used to actually distribute menstrual products to women in Zambia that would have to come out of school during their period. And so they're having a huge sew-a-thon. It starts September 1st. You have just a couple days to get signed up to help raise money and also sow funds to provide and support this organization. You guys, that interview, go back and watch it. It gave me chills. It stayed with me for days. It was so much. It was so impactful. And it just, it's more than just fabric. Oh my God. Sorry. So Paula just caught me because again, so we're going back to, I'm on like 2 brain cells. Yes, it was so powerful. It was so powerful to me and it's so powerful for them. All right. Thank you, Paula. All right. So definitely go back and check that out. Sewing will start September 1st. I'm sure Paula will do some reminders all over social media for everybody. All right. And then September is National Sewing Month. And definitely take a look on us. We're going to be doing something super fun on Instagram. So if you're not on Instagram, head on over there, sign up. Or if you're on Instagram and you're watching us live, definitely check us out. We are going to be doing fun giveaways every day. It's going to start, I think, the middle of the month-ish. But don't forget to check us out there. All right. let's see here. Have I considered doing a challenge for Dress a Girl Around the World? Oh, that's been, we actually did one earlier this year for Dress a Girl Around the World. And our goal was 100 dresses, which we were able to succeed in. So that is a challenge that it's different patterns, and you have to get to certain people. So I want to do that again, and I want to do it a little differently, where we actually collect the dresses and we're able to distribute them to people. But Dress a Girl Around the World is a fantastic organization. I think we did the dress challenge in March-ish. We'll have to remember how to do that. All right. Remember when it happened. Let's see here. All right, good. I'm just checking the comments, guys. The new shop, Eileen, we just talked about that. It is about 3 miles from our old shop. Okay, so Paula wanted me to talk about where Cotton Cuts is going now that we are in our new home. Because last week I talked all about kind of how we got to where we are. It was very retrospective, and a lot of memories and a lot of stories that I got to share that you guys might not know. But so from here, where is Cotton Cuts going to go? Right? What are we going to do now that we're opening this new chapter? And so what I want to do is give you guys kind of a sneak peek of what the next 4 months are going to look like for Cotton Cuts. We have so much. Now that we're in this new space, we've got lots of fun things that we're going to do. We're still going to do all the things that we've been doing. The classic, the modern maker, the Java, the chroma, the snippets and the stitchets and the floral states and all those things that we know and we love. Those are definitely going to stay. Nothing is leaving, but we're going to add some more things. And so let's see here. Amanda Hawk, our email's being answered. Yes, I think we are almost all caught up. I will follow up with Carrie and make sure that we are on track with everything. So back to this. So I am going to tell you guys about 5 new things that are coming up in the next quarter. So bear with me. There's going to be more coming with a lot more details about all of these. This is kind of the sneak peek for joining us today. You get to hear kind of the preview of what's coming. So our first one is Tim Holtz is doing a new program where every month for a year, he is going to be releasing a color-themed fabric collection, much like our chroma, where the month of October is going to be pink and then red and then orange throughout the whole year. Now, for those of you that might not know, Tim Holtz is a fantastic vintage designer that does low-volume fabrics. I know this is kind of a little divergent. A lot of people like the brights and the jewel tones. Tim Holtz plays very, very nicely in a low volume vintage category. And so there's a lot of shops that are working on these, that are participating in the program. We are taking a Cotton Cuts turn with this program. And so rather than just doing fat quarters or half yards, we want to kind of add a little pre-cut flair to it. So we are going to be doing a pre-cut quilt project. So each month we're going to send you pre-cut fabric to make an 8 by 8 inch square. So same as the Floral State size, 8 inches by 8 inches of a sawtooth star. So this is a fantastic way to be able to take like the pink fabrics and make it scrappy. And you're going to have a sawtooth star. You're going to be able to make 3 blocks a month. And then at the end, you'll have a rainbow, low volume vintage quilt of all of Tim Holtz fabric. We are also going to be doing a pre-cut pillow. This is not going to be on like a the month type of thing. So in the first month, pink is the first color. We're going to have a pre-cut 24 inch by 24 inch pillow. So we didn't want to have like, nobody needs 12 pillows, guys, to be clear. Like, I don't think I need 12 pillows in my house. I live with a bunch of men. Like 1 pillow is enough for us. So we didn't want to have this be a pillow of the month, but we wanted to, if you really like pink and you really like Tim Holtz, then, oh, hold on a second. So, okay. So our new location, in addition to being by all these kids, we're right by an airport, guys. And so we're right by the Boeing test facility. So Boeing has a huge facility here in St. Louis, and they actually test their fighter jets like 2 miles that way from us. So that sound you just heard was not our building coming down. It was a Boeing test run. So I apologize about that. Yeah, I know, Sylvia, it's kind of funny. All right, so back to Tim Holtz. Okay, so we're gonna do a pillow, right? So we're gonna put all the colors up on the website. This is all coming. So I see like Melissa's like, where do I sign up? So it's coming. You're gonna hear a lot more about this in September. And we are also going to be doing a snippet adjacent project. So if you like Tim Holtz and you like Scrappy, we're going to do kind of a snippet. I thought it was a truck driving by. No, that's definitely a fighter jet, like a super secret project that nobody's supposed to know about, but because we live here, we get to see them. Okay. We're also going to do a snippet adjacent. So we're going to have pre-cut triangles and squares. So if you want to get it and just kind of play with Tim Holtz beautiful fabrics, we are going to do that. Now, you don't have to sign up for Tim Holtz to be able to play along, because Tim Holtz makes these beautiful vintage collage prints. And so each month he is releasing a new print. So the first month is pink. What we are going to do is we're going to die cut squares and mail them out to everybody that's a part of the Cotton Cuts family. So if you are a member of our Classic, our Modern Maker, our Java, you are going to get a tiny 2.5-inch square of this collage print. And then we're going to play an I Spy game. And so we're going to post on social media and we're going to post on our website. And do you have this, I'm going to make it up, a little ticket that has a letter S on it, you will win a prize. If you have this little like frog motif on your piece that you received that month, you are going to win a prize. So we like these fabrics. I've always wanted to have this, like, we can play an I Spy game with everyone in the Cotton Cuts family. And so this is what we're going to do. So each month for a year, no matter what Cotton Cuts, even the puzzle mystery quilts, you're going to get a teeny tiny little 2.5-inch square. And if you're following us on social media, you're going to see, and Paul is going to have fun like extracting out these little elements in this collage print, and you will win a prize. All right. I'm seeing a lot of people that grew up near Air Force bases. Yeah, you guys get that. Scared the crud out of you a few times. It was definitely an adjustment because we're not used to hearing the like as it comes by. All right. Yeah, I'm just checking. You guys are super excited about the Tim Holtz. It's fun. It's going to be exciting, and it's a year of awesome, awesome fun. So we will have the quilt, we'll have the pillow, we'll have the snippets, and the I Spy game. So you guys are all going to be able to be involved in it. And it's definitely a sawtooth star. The pattern is easy. It works really, really well with all of the Tim Holtz prints. And it can be scrappy too at the same time. So you get your choice of where you want to put the fabrics. So we're going to give you enough to make 3 blocks. So if you want to make them totally scrappy, you can put those triangles wherever you want. If you want to make them thematic, you can put all of like these 2 prints together and these 2 prints together and these 2 prints together. Whatever you guys want to do is up to you. All right. Next up, so we are going to be doing a Spirit relaunch. So Spirit is our 2-color pre-cut quilt program. For multiple reasons, we skipped our last shipment of Spirit. And so what we want to do is relaunch that coming up here for the end of the year. And so we have a new pattern. It's called Frost. And it's going to be Spirit, but Spirit kind of a new version of Spirit. We're going to make it a sew along. So we're actually going to have an opportunity for everyone to kind of sew their Spirit programs together. It is very, I would call it Norwegian, Scandinavian, very winter. It's going to be fantastic to be sewing in October and November with us. It's all pre-cut. It's all squares and strips, guys, no triangles. So you don't have to worry about those bias edges and stretching. And I want to see how many people are going to participate and how we can all complete these quilts together in time for winter, because this is going to be a fantastic quilt to snuggle up in January when, nothing really happens in January. Everyone's kind of decompressing. And so definitely stay tuned for our Spirit relaunch that is coming. The biggest one, well, one of the bigger ones, is Rosa's Holiday Your Way. And so this is something we get asked lots of questions about. Even, gosh, you guys are so eager. We get around this like in May. We get tons of questions about Rosa's Holiday Your Way. And so that is coming as well. And so this is our kind of Christmas holiday Advent program. So recognizing that not everybody celebrates Christmas, right? We want to make sure that you guys get to holiday your way. And so whether you're counting down to Christmas, whether you're counting down to New Year's, whether you're counting down to a birthday. I know, like, my sister-in-law has a December birthday. Her birthday is actually Christmas Day, December 25th. And so she might enjoy having something to count down to her birthday versus the mass holiday that is everywhere. So Rosa's Holiday Your Way. We're going to keep our little fat quarters, which you'll get to choose if you want to do 24 days, if you're counting down to the 25th, or 31 days, if you're counting down to the New Year's. And you get to choose if you want cotton or batiks. We like to keep those in a rainbow fashion as you're opening them. So if you want to treat yourself every day, I know there's some instant gratification people out there. I get it. Some people tear those open on the first day. You do you, man. This is a holiday your way. You guys get to do whatever you want. We're also going to do our notions and gifts. So our team has been taking the past year and scouring all the ends of the earth, and we're putting together a pretty nifty little notions and gift package this year. There's 13 of those. So again, you can open them in the Advent 13 days, or you can instant gratification and open all of them. I know a lot of people actually work with or have friends that don't live close to them, and each day they'll have a Zoom and open up whatever package they feel like, and it's fun to kind of keep all that energy and all that positivity and the connectivity going. All right, we're also going to do another mini mystery. So we did this last year for Rosa, and the fabrics we used were so much fun. I actually sewed along with everybody for the mini mystery, and I loved the fabrics. They were amazing to cut. They were amazing to sew. They had a metallic inlay, and we had multiple choices of colorways. And so we're going to do that again. So we're going to do a table runner, but we're also going to do your choice of placemats. So it's going to be interesting. We're still kind of in the like super last stages, but you can choose to do 4 placemats or 8 placemats. That way you can have a table runner and placemats. And so this is important to me because I always believe that most memories are made around a dining table when you're with your friends and with your family. And so I like the idea that this is an achievable project that can be done in time for the holidays, and that it's also like collecting family together, and that you're setting that table for all of that connection. And this is near and dear to my heart, guys, that I love that mini mystery. The team loves die cutting them. They're so much fun. We get that out to you. You get your clues emailed to you every other day. We're going to use the evidence locker because everyone loves that, and it's going so well. And so definitely take a look for this one. Let's see here. Tishua is saying that the Advent is going to be her first quilting Advent. Her husband's going to buy it for her. That's a great idea. All right. And then our last one. So this is kind of a new one for us. So Heidi Pridemore is one of our previous featured designers for a box. And we saw that she partnered with Island Boutiques to work with a modern holiday batik collection, and we asked her to design a pillow for us that we could then pre-cut and send out to you guys. So if, for example, the Fat Quarter box or the Advent box, the notions, the mini mysteries, if those are all too expensive, we could have an affordable pre-cut project that you guys could sew along with and finish in time for the holidays. And so I have Paula snagged it for me here. Right, so this is the awesome pillow and the batiks that Heidi has designed for us. So we are going to pre-cut this. It is going to be a kit that we will then send to you. But I'm going to flash it again real fast. Okay, consider yourself sneak peeked. So it's going to be all pre-cut, and it's going to come to you guys. We want to make sure that everyone can participate. That's kind of the theme at Cotton Cuts, is to make sure that everyone can participate and that you're holidaying in your way, and that you guys get to join us along with all of the fun things that we are doing. All right. Taking a look at my list. I think that's only number 3 of 5, guys. Okay, so number 4. So this is something that, in our trend spotting efforts, we've been noticing a lot more of people doing the kids' fabric books. These are coming back. They're becoming more popular. And so we want to kind of, see if you guys like this. And so what I'm talking about is when you go into a quilt shop and you buy a panel and it's pre-printed. And what you can do is you can cut it apart, stitch it together, and then you can make a fabric quilted book for children. And there are children's themes, children's stories, but it's handmade, it's washable, and it's fun. I know when my children were very young, this was a quick and easy project I could make for them. Gosh knows, I did not have time to make them a baby quilt. I bought lots of fabric for baby quilts for my boys, and they're still a yardage. But these fabric books, I could make for them. And so what we're going to do is we're actually going to make this a little bit of a different month-to-month membership. So we're going to pick 3 books, 3 different themed books each month, and you can go in and pick which one of the 3 you want us to send to you. And because we're not just mailing fabric, guys. We're going to be making sure that you can add crinkle to it. So that way you get that little crinkly sound that the kids like, that is super popular. We're going to be putting in an assortment of ribbons because little kids like the little ribbons. I mean, the tag on my shirt was constantly being pulled out by the children. And we're going to give you some thread so that way you can sit and sew. Be this for your own kids, be this for grandkids, be this for a neighbor's kids. You guys get to pick the book that you want. We are going to mail everything you need to you. You can pick if you want to do monthly, every other month, quarterly, whatever floats your boat. But the idea is we're not just going to send you a book and you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. We want to make sure you guys have choices. And so say you're a dog person and we send you a cat book, like, I know it's the war of the cats versus the dogs. So we want to make sure that we send you a book that you're going to love and that you're going to be happy gifting to someone else. So take a look for that. That is definitely coming before the end of the year. And then, okay, number 5. Last but not least is our newest puzzle mystery quilt. I know we're talking about Wild West and we're shipping Clue 2 of Wild West, but while we are working on Clue 2 of Wild West, Team Cotton Cuts is working on the next mystery. Signups are going to open for that on the first Friday of December like they always do. And because you're watching me today, you're going to get a sneak peek of the theme of the next mystery. So the theme is going to be migrations and journeys. That's not the name of the quilt. We're still working on the name of the quilt and we're going to work on the names of the colorways, but it's all about migrations and journeys. So think about epic animal migrations of the whales that, you know, swim up the ocean and go north and south to have babies. Think of butterflies that migrate from South America to North America. Think of people migrations, right? So think about the Oregon Trail. All of those things are going to influence and color the theme of the next mystery. And our team is already working on ways in which you guys can share your journey and your migration with everybody in our community. That's important to us, right? Everyone has their own story. That's what makes us all unique and beautiful. Everyone has their own migration. Does immigration to U.S. count? Yes, Jana, that is a migration. Yes, a migration. Everyone's journey is part of the theme of this mystery quilt. So when we looked at the design, we really felt that it told a story and we want to make sure that that story translates into the colorways. And we want to share that with you guys because it's a lot more fun if we're able to include you guys in all of this as well. So definitely stay tuned for that. That is all I'm going to say. I'm not even going to give you guys hints of what the colorways and the fabrics are, but you guys have a super early sneak peek, like 4 months early, 3 months early ahead of everyone else. So stay tuned for more of that. We're going to have a ton more on all of this coming up, guys, but we just wanted to kind of give you the like where we're going from here and how we get forward from here. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Our team is standing by and they will definitely answer as we go. So that is the end. However, we have business to conduct. We have to give away a $25 gift certificate to our shop. So find this video if you find it on YouTube, if you find it on Instagram, and if you find it on Facebook. Is there a pre-cut program that you would love to see us do, right? We've got a lot of stuff in the queue, but I'm still thinking like a year ahead, right? These are all things in the next quarter. I am thinking a year ahead. So is there a pre-cut program that you would love to see with us? So almost everything we do is either pre-cut or it has an element of choice to it because we want to make sure that you have preference in what you get. So find the video and leave a comment and our team will pick one random person to win a $25 gift certificate to our shop. Looking at my last little reminders, there's still time to sign up for Wild West. Paula is moving behind the camera. I'm sure she has something to say. Okay, all right. So Paula is saying, so if you can't think of a pre-cut program, because she really wants to give away stuff, then tell us what you would love to, which one of the 5 programs I talked about is your favorite, and go ahead and tell us why. All right. Paula, I think that is it. I think I've gone down my list. Don't forget to sign up for Wild West. Everything is shipping on time and we're moving. And so I'm sure you guys are going to see tons and tons more videos on social media about this. Until next week, we will be here at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. We will probably have a plane fly over again, but that's okay because it was funny and entertaining. And I'm glad to see everyone has had some experience like this wherever they've lived. So with that, everyone have a great week and we will see you soon. Bye now.
And cut. Thank you so much for watching our video. We have so much fun making these and we hope that you were both delighted and inspired by what you just watched. This video was sponsored by Cotton Cuts. Cotton Cuts is your one stop for all the best fabric and thread memberships. Love fabric? We've got you covered. Love thread? We've got you covered. We get that no two quilters are cut from the same cloth, which is why our memberships are as unique as you. We also have the largest block of the month in the world. Over 4,000 detectives solve our puzzle mystery quilts every year, and you can join them. Simply go to cottoncuts.com to learn more about all the awesome and fun things that we're doing. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to make sure you get all of our new fresh content every time it comes out. Thank you so much. Happy sewing enthusiasts, and we will see you soon. Bye now.